evening. How y'all doing? So, it's two types of people in this world. It's cats that just run up and down the basketball court, and then it's hoopers. I'm a hooper. Y'all hoopers. Say it with me. I'm a hooper. Why am I going here? It is very important to look at your child and tell your child they're a hooper. Everybody say, our children are hoopers. Why do I say that? When you look at a Michael Jordan, when did Michael Jordan become Michael Jordan? When you look at Steph Curry, when did Steph become Steph? When did LeBron become the king? When you look at your child, everything your child needs, has, every gift, every intrinsic quality, everything that is beautiful and great is inside that child. And unfortunately, the systems that are in place control that and beat that out of our children. I learned this lesson in a cage, in a bathroom, with a conversation with a man I didn't know for a whole week, who ignited in me the spirit of the hooper. And when I'm done, y'all will understand, y'all hoopers and our kids are hoopers. So early on in my incarceration, I came in, I wanted to be everything jail was. I wanted to be down. They was playing cards, I wanted to play cards. I just wanted to be in the mix, a follower, like a little duck. Everywhere they go, I'm going. Foolishness. I got a life sentence, I'm gonna die here anyway. This is my home. I got in some trouble in Lake Erie. That's a level 2 institution. I got sent to the highest level. I was in Lucasville and OSP. These are maximum security level prisons. It became a detox. God detoxed me and changed me and showed me myself. I started doing this thing that changed my life called reading. A brother saw something in me I didn't see in myself. He was like, man, you different than them. You fake it. Because I like to play spades. I'm pretty good. I connect with a dude from Toledo. We sit there all day and hold court, take money. He's like, man, you different than them. You fake it. He would give me these books, and these books would overwhelm me. And he was like, that's because you can't read. And I'm like, what? I can't read. He's like, no, man, you functionally illiterate. And he started giving me autobiographies. And they would see and say, these are just stories about men and women that are great. He said, see yourself in them. I said, okay. So I started reading, and finally I worked my security level down. And I went back to my parent institution, Trumbull Correctional. Now picture this, y'all. Trumbull is just a box, the gym. The gymnasium is one box, concrete floor. When you come in, there's a basketball hoop here, basketball hoop on that end, that's the main court. That's where you get down when we got games. Then there's side hoops, 2 side hoops in the back, 2 side hoops in the front. In the basketball economy, there's something called A-League, that's like the NBA, B-League, it's like overseas, and C-League is stay at the Y. So I ride in, I've been working out, jumping rope, and lost weight. I got a bunkie, and he was really into basketball. I mean, I've been in there like 3 days with him. He talking basketball, jail basketball, driving me crazy. He into it. So one day I'm out there jumping rope, they out there playing. I've been back down there for a week. Everybody quit. They say, man, we need one. I'm like, man, I ain't playing. We need one. So I go out there, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna run up and down the court a little bit. And that's exactly what I did. I ran up and down the court a little bit. I was running, get out the way, man. Get out the lane. Watch out. Don't shoot that shot. Pass me the ball. What you doing? Get back on D. Man, they dogged me. I was terrible. I didn't know I was playing with the A-League players. I had never played basketball at that level. I played 33. We out there playing with boots on. You just shooting with your friends. And they dogged me, man. I went back to the cell. Man, we sit in the cage. I said, man, and I was down. One conversation, about 30 seconds. A man I didn't even know for about 3 days. The brother that was my bunkie told me, he said, man, but you was fast. You had some good rebounds. You just got to go out there and keep working that. Bing! I say, what? It changed my whole perspective on what just had happened. It changed my whole perspective because of the words that he told me. And I said, man, you know what? You right. I'll go back out the next day. Now, the A-League is in the front. It's an honor to play A-League. You know, you come to the gym, it's an honor to play on the A-League side. All the bums and the old dudes whose knees blown out on the other side. I come in, they remember me from yesterday. They like, I'm like, no, go down there with them. That's where you belong. I went down and I played, and it was terrible. We was knocking each other out the air. It was really bad basketball. And when I left, it was something burning in my heart. My skill level, where I was at presently in time, I sucked. I was a C-League, I probably was an E-League player, okay? I was terrible. But in my heart, I was a hooper. I knew I wasn't supposed to be with these bums. I knew I wasn't supposed to be down here in C-League. I ain't supposed to walk across this court in shame and go down here at these bums. And I made a decision. First time in my life, I made a decision to improve my own life and take control of my life. And I saturated myself. I quit my job in the kitchen. I started working at rec. I started getting mentors around me because the better players would see like, oh, this bum dude coming out shooting a lot. And they started taking me under their wing, showing me things, training me, giving me skills, encouraging me. That was the first time I had positive men in my life speaking into my life. And ever since then, I have taken that model into everything I do. That's how I created my programs, Builders and Books for Bruises, which teaches men and women how to recreate themselves, how to become hoopers. When you look at your child is already who he is. When you look at somebody else's child, that child is already who he is. It's our job to put them in an environment, in a gymnasium, and give them the skills to build up to be hoopers. Michael Jordan was always Michael Jordan. And by the way, I did make it to A-League and was on a very good team. Only reason we lost the playoffs, because Lil Will went to the hole. But anyway, I made it and played all right. I could get down a little bit. About 30 pounds ago, I could get down a little bit. Was respected. And I built my way up. But that showed me leadership because I blew my knee out. I had to start coaching. That's the same way I would coach men when they would come into my builders program and teach dudes how to get their parole, how to go about looking and try to get their children back, how to recreate their life, become fathers. I took that same model, the hooper mentality. Your child is a hooper. Your child is Michael Jordan. Your child is Steph. I remember back in the day, for y'all that's old enough, remember Johnny Carson? And he would have the little kids come on, and they like know all the presidents of the state. We'd be so amazed. Stop being amazed. Your kids can do all that. You slowing them down. Whatever you speak into that kid's ear, that man in that cage told me, man, it's okay, you was fast. He only saw the highlights and said, all I got to do is just go back there and work on it. Words are so important. In a bathroom with a man I didn't know changed the whole trajectory of my life, probably. I can't remember the brother's name, but I remember his words. If you want to be a superstar parent, you want to be a superstar institution, speak life into these children. Stop putting a curse on them. You are leading them to destruction. They are looking to us to lead them. Speak to them like they hoopers. Tell them they can do anything. When that boy climbing up on that table, he's trying to explore. He's trying to get to the top. Don't snatch him down. Speak to him like you're a hooper. I'm a hooper. What are you? Say it. I'm a hooper. The man of the hooper is all you got to do is work on it. Lean to your strengths. Don't worry about your negatives. The world going to tell you about your negatives. The world going to be tough enough. Lean into your strengths. Run the court. Run fast. Run hard. And work at it. Work at being great parents, great leaders, great institutions. Y'all got the spirit of the hoopers, man. We need hoopers in this world, man. We don't need people just running up and down the court. Be intentional. We need hoopers. Hoopers are intentional. Thank y'all for your time, and be hoopers.